I do believe that when Kevin Feige stated that Black Panther is the best movie Marvel Studios has created, he was being 100% honest. I just finished watching Black Panther, so if this feels like a bit of a ramble, it's because I wanted to dish out my honest, fresh thoughts. So let me get some stuff out of the way. The performances are brilliant. Chadwick Boseman is perfect as T'Challa and boasts great charisma and nobility. His soft-spoken attitude yet ability to project is fantastic to see. Danai Gurira is a scene stealer, and I believe everyone will fall in love with Letitia Wright by the end of the film, bringing a childlike innocence into the mix. Michael B. Jordan, though, is on a whole nother plane. He brings a level of intensity into his performance that makes him not only steal the show, but he also becomes the greatest villain Marvel has made. Yet. Tied with Loki. Yes, tied. I'm not joking. The CGI is fantastic at times, but in some moments it can be very, very wonky and even bad, and it definitely becomes a bit distracting in the third act of the film. But Black Panther is a beautiful film. It's created a new country, Wakanda. It feels ever-present and growing. It feels like a hub of African culture and design. It has aspects of early African tribal wear, meshed with contemporary graffiti and swagger. The technology is way ahead of its time, and that's what the movie is trying to tell us. A small country hidden in Africa has technology superior to the technology of first world countries. It's proclaiming outright that if Africa had remained untouched by colonizers, then perhaps all of Africa could have thrived, like Wakanda. The message the movie is delivering to the audience easily makes it the most politically and socially powerful superhero film ever created, along the lines of Watchmen and the actually good X-Men films. Black Panther reminds us of Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X's fight against racial discrimination and their different approaches towards achieving a more united world. Right from the start of the film, I had a feeling this would be director Ryan Coogler's objective. When T'Challa picks the Black Panther suit, he chooses it because he doesn't want to be noticed. His advantage is attacking from the dark. Yet when Killmonger rises to power, he uses the other suit, the notable suit, the Golden Panther or Golden Jaguar suit, whatever it is. Just this reminded me of the two different approaches that MLK and Malcolm X took when fighting for black liberation. The entire movie is a giant metaphor, a way to have the audience understand what it means to be discriminated and what it means to be shut out. Wakanda's conservatism reflects the hidden potential inside every minority, one that, if cultivated, can be greater than anything around it. And Killmonger's past is essential to his focused yet conflicted present self. His internal struggle shown when he has the conversation with his father gives us insight on why he behaves the way he does, but how he actually feels as he does so. The writing for the character Killmonger is completely believable because he comes from a past that I believe many African Americans can relate to, and that's what makes him a compelling villain. He can be anybody, and forget Wakanda, forget the superpowers and incredible technology. At the center of the story is a man with a troubled past, filled with hatred, compelled to create a new world in which poor discriminated minorities can have the capacity to fight against their oppressors. And on the other side, there's a man thrust into a position of power who's trying his best to preserve the future of his people and aid those that have no future. And I think also that the most powerful moments come at the end of the movie. The first scene is a beautiful full circle, with Killmonger finally seeing the gorgeous Wakandan sunset, with T'Challa encouraging the villain to turn over a new leaf, so to speak. And T'Challa is actually sorry for what his ancestors have done, and while he's not them, he has to take responsibility for their actions, and it's a new level of responsibility and heart and soul, something rarely seen in a big blockbuster movie. The second scene is when T'Challa buys the building in which Killmonger lived in when he was little, and is going to renovate it to create a center to aid those in need. And he's approached by a little boy who looks so much like Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger that it can't be coincidence. And here, I believe Coogler delivers the final blow, so to speak, and he tells the viewer that with acts of kindness, compassion, and giving, monsters like Killmonger may never exist.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you really liked it, please subscribe. And if you actually really liked it, you can support my Patreon. Also, please, if you really liked this individual video, please like it, share it, and of course, comment on it. So thanks for coming to the table, and I'll see you all next time.